Kristin Davis, good morning. In 3D, it was like you were coming right at me there. It was unbelievable. When's the last time you saw a 3D movie?
I have never seen a 3D movie.
Not even as a kid with the glasses in the theater?
I don't know how I missed it all, but it's so much fun. It's totally different. It's really odd.
Was it weird shooting it or just weird watching it?
It's fun watching it because you never know what's going to happen and things do reach out at you a lot. Shooting it, it's not strange exactly, but it's a little bit tedious. You have to measure things so that when they come out at you, they come out the right amount, you know?
Did you want to do a kid's movie? Is this something you'd had in the back of your mind for a while?
There wasn't really a plan. I don't really think you can plan things. When Robert Rodriguez called me, I said, Robert, I'll be in any movie you want, and I was just really happy that I got to wear clothes as opposed to Sin City.
Yeah, it is a nice, refreshing change, isn't it?
It is.
Tell me a little bit about the storyline.
Basically, Robert's son, Racer,
in real life
in
here,
real
right,
life,
yeah.
His son is named Racer, and he draws a lot. And they have a great family. They live in Austin. They have 4 boys, and they love to play Shark Boy in the pool. So one day, you know, Racer was talking about Shark Boy, and then Robert said, "And who else do you like?" And he said, "Lava. I like Lava." And Robert was like, "This is a good idea for a movie."
This came out of the imagination of an
8-year-old
boy, a 7-year-old boy at the time.
Exactly.
And basically, in the movie, Max is the young boy.
He's our son.
Right. And you play his mom, and he uses his imagination to escape some of the troubles in his life, bickering parents, pressure at school.
Right.
And he takes us to a place called the planet Drool.
Yes, it's so cool. It makes you drool.
And it's a place where milk and cookies are everywhere, and you can get on the train of thought.
Yes, and the river of consciousness, the train of thought. There's a brainstorm. There's a brainstorm where brains fall out of the sky. It's so creative that every time I see the movie, I've seen it 3 times now, and there are new things I see each time.
And so this is just a let go of reality and sit back and enjoy an hour or so of 3D excitement.
And it's also, it has a really beautiful message. It's basically saying, honor your child's dreams. My mom is a little bit angry in the beginning and frustrated, and she tells her son, you know, you have to go to school and you have to do well and you have to make friends and stop dreaming, stop drawing, you know, focus, because she wants him to do well.
But if you take that away from a kid...
Exactly. And also if you take it away from an adult, you know, we need to kind of honor our dreams and our imagination.
So did this 8-year-old, 7-year-old Racer Max, did he sit in a director's chair on the set screaming orders?
No, he's running around with his brothers, but he did, at one point we were doing when we were Cookie Monsters, the big 3D part, Robert was like, we got to check with Max. I'm not sure if you look right. So Max had to come in and he was like, yeah, that's good, that's good.
I hope he's happy with the finished product. You mentioned a second ago, you said you don't plan things. When Sex and the City ended, though, didn't you sit down as an actress with kind of a 5-year plan?
No.
No, and say, here, I've done this was great, here's what I'd like to accomplish?
I think in Hollywood, if you try to do that, it's a recipe for disaster.
Why?
It's a really crazy, hard business. I think everyone's always looking at things that people do and thinking, well, why did they do that? Well, why did they do that? You can't ever plan or be sure that anything is ever going to happen again. You know, it's a very fickle business. We were so incredibly lucky with the show. It was a kind of success that you never could make happen. You know, I think when you try to make that success happen, you fail.
Well, I don't mean plan to say I'm going to have a hit here and here, but maybe I want to venture out into some other areas.
Right, well, definitely. I had no choice with that. I mean, you know, we had this wonderful job security for 6 years, and suddenly I didn't. But the main thing I thought about was I want to work with amazing people. I want to work with people who know things I don't know and who are going to help me and lead me, and Robert Rodriguez certainly fit into that.
I think it's assumed, Kristin, that when that show ended, you guys would have been besieged by scripts and offers. Is that the reality?
There were a lot of scripts, but they weren't necessarily things we wanted to do. I don't mean to be mean, but you know, there was a whole section, my agents and I joke about it, and because they still come in, there's a section of the shock value. Like, at one point they offered me this part to play drug dealing, gun selling, butch lady.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe her, but she had like a crew cut and stuff, and I was like, is this a joke?
And they thought, seen what I did on Sex and the City?
Exactly, and they said, no, we think it would be great because everyone would be like, oh, look at what we've done to Charlotte. And I was like, well, I can't do that.
Hello, Hollywood.
Exactly.
Well, this movie is called The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. It's good to have you back.
Thank you. It's nice to be back.
Come back and see us soon.
Thank you.
It's 8:48. Up next, you know DJ Tony?
No.
He's in the house from the Ellen DeGeneres Show.
Oh, I know.